This is the first episode of the burger series. We're going to Holy Chuck's, Cabano's Comfort Food, and Auntie Lucys. Let's see who the winner of round one is. We're at the first of three places that we're gonna try today. This is Holy Chuck's, and we got the Holy Chuck burger, their signature namesake burger. It comes with 2 patties with cheese, maple smoked bacon, and caramelized onions on top. So it's got a lot of things packed all into one. They even asked us how we liked our meat cooked. We got it medium rare, and it looks like a perfect medium rare. Ooh, it looks so good. Get that perfect medium rare. Let's see how it tastes. The one thing about this burger right off the bat is so soft. The bun's nice and squishy. It's really fluffy. The meat crumbles once you bite into it. That bacon adds so much flavor, but the one thing that pops out the most is that sauteed, those caramelized onions. They add so much flavor, and that's what really makes this burger. The meat's nice and juicy, but the caramelized onions add so much to it. I think what this burger is like a little bit lacking is texture. There's just like one mushy texture. Like, granted, everything is really delicious. It tastes really good, but it's just lacking a bit of crunch, like from lettuce or to tomato, something different in texture, so that it feels more like you can taste those individual layers. This is all like everything's mushed together, and I much prefer it having some type of separation. But all in all, this is a really fantastic burger. This is a great first start. Let's see if any of these other places can beat it. All right, second place, we're at Cabano's Comfort Food. They got their signature Cabano's burger. This has double cheeseburger, lettuce, fried jalapenos. That's like something that's completely different from all the rest of them. It has fried jalapenos in them, some raw onions, and looks like it has the exact same bun as Holy Chuck's. Cabano's burger, number 2. Let's see how this one tastes. This is a complete different type of patty though. I'll say that right off the bat. This is like the smash patty. So like they get like the ball of meat, smash it on that grill top, and then get it all nice and crispy. So this I expect to be a little more crispy than the last one. The last one just pure soft, and it was more of like a thicker patty. This one's like a little different. Those fried jalapenos are so good. They're so nice and crunchy. I've never had fried jalapeno before, but it's so good. It adds so much flavor, and it's not very hot either. I think after they fried it up, doesn't come out as hot. There's like different textures. The bun is really like nice and soft. This one is also getting a little soggy on the edges, which is okay. It's not the greatest, but it's fine. And then you got your lettuce, your onions. They add a little bit of texture. Not a whole lot of flavor from them, but the meat, the patty has great flavor coming through. The jalapeno complements it so well. And all in all, this burger is super solid. You have like the cheese, and it's like nicely melted too. You can see that. It's like super nicely melted, but those jalapenos are like the difference maker, the complete difference maker right there. It's just those jalapenos. I don't know, where would I rank this amongst the two? I think this burger, unlike the last one at Holy Chuck's, has more textures to it. So it has the soft bun, has a crunchiness of the patty, and the crunchiness of the jalapenos as well. And because you have like raw lettuce and raw onion, those also add different textures when you're eating it in your mouth, and it adds different flavors. I think the last one at Holy Chuck's was just a little too much caramelized onion. This one, that jalapeno, although it's like really adds to the burger, it complements the meat well, it complements the rest of the burger well, and not just masks the flavor. It's not just like pop of the heat and pop of the sweetness of the jalapeno, it just all melts together so well. I will say I'm a guy that likes a thicker patty instead of those smash burgers, but honestly in this case, don't matter which one you put, the burger flavors all combined together are super nice, and they're really delicious. All right, we're down in the annex. We're going to the third place called Auntie Lucys. This place got the Kumasi burger. That's their classic one patty burger. Despite its exotic name, it has the most classic ingredients. So it has the patty, it has American cheese, tomato, lettuce, pickles, and onions. So the most classic thing you can find, and it honestly looks super classic as well. And they have their special Lucy sauce. So let's review this compared to the other two. The one thing that's, when I bite into this, stands out the most is their sauce. It has a really nice flavor. It's like nice and creamy, but I'm not sure what it is. It almost tastes like a ranch sauce, like ranch from like a salad dressing or something like that. But the rest of the ingredients are actually like very normal, very standard. You have your classic ingredients, like all the vegetables are nice and fresh. They're nice and crunchy. They're not like soggy and limpy. But I feel like the patty itself doesn't have as much flavor as the other ones did. This one's kind of plain. It doesn't even have like a nice crust on it. Like when you fry up a burger on a flat top, creates a really nice crust. It like caramelizes the meat. This like hardly has that either. And really all the flavor is coming from like maybe that sauce, and the rest of it's just all texture. There's not a lot going on with this burger. Even for the most classic of burgers, I wouldn't say this is the best one. Look right here into the meat. It's very normal. It's like the most normal beef patty I've ever seen. And like the other two were more like homemade, but you can tell that the meat was like, I guess, a little fresher than this. From the other ones, especially Holy Chucks, that one like crumbled in your mouth because it was just like falling apart. Like that's how fresh the meat was. And the other one was nicely like slammed. It had a nice crust on it. It was really juicy. This one, like I'm squeezing it right now and there's no juice coming out of it. So honestly, this one doesn't really compare to the other two. We finished all three places. You heard my review of each individual burger. So how do they compare to each other? I think it's pretty obvious from my reaction, my descriptions, that Auntie Lucys was the most disappointing one. The patty wasn't flavorful enough, it wasn't juicy enough, and there was nothing special about it. It was a standard burger, but they didn't even do that to like its fullest potential. So how do the other two compare? Holy Chucks and Cabanos, honestly, they're both really solid burgers. And I would eat either of those any day of the week. But I have to pick a winner here, right? So which one would I pick? Drum roll. It would be Cabanos. Those jalapenos topped it off so nicely. They added so much flavor. The textures were phenomenal. Everything about the burger was really solid. And Holy Chucks was just like a really close second to this. The textures were just a little bit off, and that caramelized onion was just a little overpowering for the entire burger as a whole. So Cabanos is the winner of this round. We got 4 other rounds to go, and we'll find out who has the best burger in all of Toronto. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me down in the comments below. Did I miss any burger places? Maybe I'll check them out after I'm done with this series. I'll see you guys in the next burger adventure. Peace.